Hello, professors. My name is HEXINYU. The title of my study is A Study on the Factors Influencing Chinese Consumers' Online Purchasing Behavior, taking Pinduoduo as an example. My supervisor is Dr. Pig Shane. Today I will discuss the main 6 parts of it: abstract, problem statement, objectives, methodology, discussion, and conclusion. Okay, the first part, abstract. In recent years, the Internet's commercial value has led to the gradual acceptance of online purchasing, significantly altering consumption concepts, methods, and behaviors. This study uses the unified theory of acceptance and use of technology model to examine the impact of performance expectancy, effort expectancy, social influence, and facilitating conditions on the online purchasing behavior of Chinese consumers. Using binary logistic regression, data from 259 respondents were analyzed. The results show that all 4 UT factors significantly influence online purchasing behavior. These findings can help Pinduoduo improve its website usability and services to better meet consumers' needs. The second part, problem statement. In China's rapidly developing e-commerce market, understanding the factors that influencing consumers' online purchasing behavior is crucial for companies to develop effective market strategies. Technological advances increase in internet penetration, bringing opportunities and challenges to companies. Companies need to have a deep understanding of the various factors that drive online purchases in order to develop effective strategies. Pinduoduo, as a rapidly rising e-commerce platform, is particularly popular in 3rd and 4th tier cities and rural areas. This study aims to explore how performance expectancy, effort expectancy, social influence, and facilitating conditions affect Chinese consumers' purchasing behavior on the Pinduoduo platform. The research results will provide theoretical support for optimizing marketing strategies and improving user experience. Okay, let's go on. The third part, objectives. There are 4 objectives. The first one, to study how consumers' performance expectancy affects their online purchasing behavior on the Pinduoduo platform. The second one, to study the impact of effort expectancy on consumers' purchasing behavior on the Pinduoduo platform. The third one, to study the impact of social influence on Chinese consumers' purchasing behavior on Pinduoduo. The fourth one, to study how facilitating conditions affect consumers' purchasing behavior on the Pinduoduo platform. The first part, methodology. Descriptive statistics is used to analyze and present quantitative data to describe the data. The following table shows the demographic characteristics of the 259 respondents. Cronbach alpha coefficient is an indicator for testing the reliability of questionnaires. When the Cronbach alpha coefficient of the scale is higher than 0.7, it means that the internal consistency of the scale is good. According to the table below, we can see that the Cronbach alpha coefficient of all the 4 independent variables are greater than 0.7, and the CITC values are all greater than 0.5. Therefore, the independent variables scale of this study have good reliability. Validity testing includes exploratory factor analysis and confirmatory factor analysis. Before conducting exploratory factor analysis, it is necessary to first conduct KMO and Barrett's sphericity test on the scale to determine whether the scale is suitable for exploratory factor analysis. When the KMO value is greater than 0.6, exploratory factor analysis can be conducted. In addition, when the significance probability of the chi-square statistic value of the Barrett's sphericity test is less than 0.05, it can also indicate that the questionnaire data is suitable for exploratory factor analysis. We can see that the KMO value is 0.849, and the Barrett's sphericity test result is significant 0, indicating that this research scale is suitable for exploratory factor analysis. The results are shown in the table. It can be seen from the table that a total of 4 factors with I values greater than 1 were extracted using the principal component analysis method. The cumulative variance explanation rate of the 4 factors was 78 0.879%, indicating that the extracted 4 factors have good explanatory power for the original measurement items. The following table is a rotated component matrix. The results show that the principal component analysis method extracts 4 factors with eigenvalues greater than 1. The factor loading of each measurement item is greater than 0.5, and each item falls into the corresponding factor. The results of explanatory factor analysis show the scale of this study was composed of 4 constructs, namely performance expectancy, effort expectancy, social influence, facilitating conditions. Next, this study used confirmatory factor analysis to test the convergent validity and discriminant validity of the 4 scales. The results we can see in the table, that is, the fit indices were all within a reasonable range, indicating that the confirmatory factor model established in this study had a good fit. The convergent validity of the 4 scales was determined by testing the standardized factor loading coefficient, combined reliability, and average variance extracted value. When the standardized factor loading coefficient is greater than 0.5 and the average variance extractive AVE value is greater than 0.5 and the combined reliability CR value is greater than 0.7, indicates that the convergent validity of the variables is good. According to the data in the table, we can see that all the 4 atoms have good convergent validity. As shown in the table 4.9, correlation coefficients between the 4 variables in this study are all less than the square root value of the AVE of each variable. It can be judged that the discriminant validity between the 4 atoms is good. Before constructing the binary logistic regression model, the goodness of fit must be tested using the Hosmer-Lumshaw test. From the table, the Hosmer-Lumshaw test results show a chi-square value of 4.302 degrees of freedom of 8 and a significant value of 0.829, indicating the model fits the data well. Furthermore, from the table, the Cox-Snell's R-square is 0.325 and the Nagelkerke R-square is 0.456, suggesting that the independent variables have good fit and high explanatory power for the dependent variable. The regression results of the binary logistic model show that performance expectancy, effort expectancy, social influence, and facilitating conditions all have significant effects on purchasing behavior. Take performance expectancy as an example. The regression coefficient of performance expectancy is 0.635, p equals to 0. That is, performance expectancy has a significant impact on purchasing behavior, and the OR value is 1.886, indicating that when other variables remain unchanged, for every increase of 1 unit in performance expectancy, the probability of consumers having purchased behavior will increase by 88.6%. Therefore, the study obtained all the 4 hypotheses. All the 4 independent variables have a significant impact on the online purchasing behavior of Chinese consumers. Okay, next part is discussion. This study confirms the significant positive effects of performance expectancy, effort expectancy, social influence, and facilitating conditions on Chinese consumers' online purchasing behavior, enhancing the UT-AUT model's applicability in the Chinese market. Practical implications for e-commerce businesses: optimize platform functionality and user interface to boost sales, improve technical support and user training to build consumer trust, leverage social media and word of mouth in marketing strategies. Policymakers can use these insights to foster e-commerce development by encouraging technological innovation, user education, and policies to protect consumers' rights and safety on online shopping platforms. Okay, the last part, conclusion. This study used the UT-AUT model to analyze the impact of performance expectancy, effort expectancy, social influence, and facilitating conditions on Chinese consumers' online purchasing behavior through binary logistic regression. The results show that all these factors significantly and positively influence online shopping decisions. E-commerce platforms must leverage use ABW508-HEXINYU-22203370 factors to succeed in the competitive Chinese market. By aligning with consumer preferences and addressing key influencers, companies can position themselves for sustained growth in the dynamic online retail landscape. Okay, that's all. Thank you for your attention.